Your own life experiences most likely shape how you think about and talk about wealth. According to the statement made by the Federal Reserve Bank of Dallas, some people consider themselves wealthy because they live in a very expensive house and travel around the world. Others are under the impression that they are wealthy due to the fact that they are always able to pay their expenses on time. In general, though, wealth is defined as the total worth of all of a person's assets, less the total amount of all of their liabilities. A bank account, investments, a retirement account, a house, or a vehicle could all be considered assets in this context. Your mortgage, your credit card bills, and your student loans could be included in the indebtedness. Building wealth is the term used to describe the process of accumulating wealth, regardless of how one defines it. Building wealth entails, in its most fundamental level, setting a budget, putting money away in savings and investments, curbing debt. Take a look at some of the steps that you could take as part of a plan to develop your wealth, and consider doing so. Before starting the video, please do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and press the bell icon. 1. Have a firm grasp on your net worth. Your liabilities are subtracted from the value of your assets to arrive at your net worth. If you are looking to increase wealth, it is important to have a good understanding of your current net worth. Your net worth can be determined by taking the monetary value of all of your assets and deducting the sum that you owe on all of your liabilities. You have a positive net worth if the total value of your assets is greater than the whole value of your liabilities. However, if the total amount of your debts is higher than the value of all of your assets, you will have a negative net worth. 2. Set financial goals. Short-term, intermediate-term, and long-term objectives can all be set with regard to one's finances. Putting money aside for a trip could be an example of a short-term financial aim. Paying off your school loans may be an example of a financial goal for the intermediate term, while building an investment portfolio could be an example of a financial goal for the long term. You can put yourself on the path towards financial security by setting financial objectives for yourself and then working to achieve those goals. The question now is, how do you set these objectives? The following are some steps that might be of assistance. Identify the things that are most important to you. For instance, are you eager to get rid of the debt from your college loans, or are you dead set on retiring in comfort? Create a list of financial objectives that cover the short term, the medium term, and the long term. Make sure that your goals are attainable in order to prevent yourself from becoming unduly disheartened. Consider both your income and your expenditures. First, you should go over the money that is coming in and the money that is going out each month, and then you should construct a monthly budget to ensure that your financial plan stays on track. Keep an eye on your progress. Keep a record of the goals you've accomplished as well as the ones you're still working towards. As a component of this stage, you should investigate the possibility of breaking down each long-term objective into a series of more manageable short-term aims. Make modifications as needed. Recognize that it's possible that your goals will need to evolve over time. A change in your situation, such as being laid off from your job or having an unplanned stay in the hospital, may compel you to reevaluate your objectives. 3. Obtain financial gain. Earning money is essential to the process of amassing riches. There are 3 different streams of revenue that are open to you. Earned income is another name for active income, which is the term used to describe the money you bring in as a result of the labor you perform. This income could be coming from a full-time position or from a part-time side hustle, such as driving for a ride-sharing service or tutoring high school students. Earning money without actively working for it is known as passive income, and it can come from a variety of sources, including short-term rental properties and government payments such as child support, Social Security, and unemployment. Portfolio income. Portfolio income includes items like interest collected on a savings account, dividends distributed by firms you own stock in, and capital gains from selling shares in a mutual fund. Other examples of portfolio income include dividends distributed by companies you own stock in, and capital gains from selling shares in a business. 4. Set up an automatic savings plan. Building money can be made easier by using technology to manage your savings. You could want to look into the possibility of setting up automatic transfers from a checking account to a high-yield savings account, or you might want to consider putting a portion of each salary into an investment account. How much of your income should be put into savings each month? People often employ the 50-30-20 rule as one method of approach. This manner, you can invest 50% of your monthly income towards essentials such as housing and food, 30% towards wants, such as excursions and entertainment, and 20% towards savings, which can include both an emergency fund and an account for retirement. 5. Make thoughtful financial investments. How does spending mindfully actually work? You give priority to prudent spending while ensuring that you don't deprive yourself of all of your enjoyable and discretionary expenditures. Take, for instance, the following examples. Start by making a grocery list. Keeping to the items that are written on your list while you are somewhere like the grocery store will help you avoid spending money on things that you might want but don't actually require. Always shop around and get multiple quotes before making a purchase. If you put some effort into locating the best bargain, you will have a far better chance of succeeding. Determine how much money you are willing to spend on a significant acquisition, and stick to it. When looking for a new television, for instance, keeping in mind how much you are willing to spend at most might help you stay within a price range that is appropriate for you. Think about putting off your purchases for a bit. If you can hold off using your debit or credit card for a day or two before making a purchase, it may help you think more sensibly about whether or not you truly require a specific item. You can learn to spend more mindfully by developing and adhering to a spending plan. There are a variety of tools, including spreadsheets, apps, and good old-fashioned pen and paper, that may be used to keep track of your monthly financial obligations. 6. Repay any debts with excessive interest rates. Paying off high-interest debt, provided you are able to do so, can free up money that can then be used to grow wealth through savings, investments, and other means. Your credit ratings may also improve, and the amount of interest you have to pay may go down as a result of this. How do you plan to deal with the high interest rate on your debt? Listed below are some methods. The debt avalanche approach entails paying off the debt with the highest interest rate first, then moving on to the debt with the next highest interest rate, and so on. This continues until all of your debts have been paid off. However, it is critical that you continue to pay at least the minimum amount due on all of your bills. Credit card debt, auto loan debt, student loan debt, personal loan debt, and medical bill debt are all examples of this type of debt. Instead of focusing on the debt that has the highest interest rate, the debt snowball approach entails paying off the debt that has the lowest balance first, followed by the debt that has the next lowest balance, and so on. This continues until all of the debts have been paid off. In a manner analogous to the avalanche method, it is imperative that other debts not be fully ignored. This strategy has the potential to result in rapid successes, which can serve to motivate your ongoing efforts to reduce your debt. Loan for consolidation of debt. The process of paying off debt can be made easier by consolidating some of the bills you owe into a single loan payment. This could include a personal loan and a credit card debt, for example. When compared to the interest rates on the debts that are being merged, the interest rate on a loan used for debt consolidation may be more favorable, making this a potentially appealing choice. Transferring a balance allows you to move a balance from a credit card with a higher interest rate to a credit card with a lower or even 0% annual percentage rate. This is accomplished through a balance transfer. Bear in mind that there can be a fee for transferring your balance to the new card, and that the rate on the new card might only be introductory for a limited time. Credit counseling. A credit counselor who works for a nonprofit organization may be able to negotiate directly with lenders on your behalf to lengthen repayment periods, cut interest rates, and waive fees. Counseling is provided free of charge. 7. Establish a savings account for unexpected circumstances. The ability to deal with unanticipated costs and events, such as a large payment for unexpected vehicle repairs or being let go from your work, is made easier by having an emergency fund. In general, financial experts advise that your emergency fund should have enough money to cover at least 3 months' worth of household costs in the event of an unexpected disaster. Putting money aside in a separate account on a set schedule, such as once per week or once per month, can help build up an emergency fund. This can be done automatically. Observing how even seemingly insignificant sums grow over time can be an inspiration and a source of satisfaction. 8. Put your money into investments. Investing involves taking on some degree of risk. Additionally, the level of danger and potential profit associated with certain investments varies greatly. However, if you invest your money wisely, you may find that it grows faster, allowing you to more easily achieve your long-term financial objectives. The following are examples of investment vehicles. Accounts for retirement might be anything from a 401k plan offered by an employer to a standard or Roth individual retirement account. Investment brokerage accounts. An investment brokerage account gives you the ability to buy and sell a wide variety of financial goods, such as stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and exchange-traded funds, among other investment vehicles. 9. Consult with an experienced financial advisor. You may seek the counsel of financial specialists such as certified financial planners, financial coaches, investment advisors, or wealth managers to assist you in managing your money and achieving your financial objectives. These professionals may provide financial advice. For instance, they may offer assistance with your budgeting or make suggestions on investing methods. 10. Be sure to safeguard the wealth you've accumulated. After you have accumulated some wealth, it is in your best interest to keep it safe. Insurance is a frequent method for accomplishing this goal. This could involve the following. Your home and/or vehicle should also have property insurance. Insurance coverage for you and your family's medical needs. Insurance against the risk of becoming disabled due to illness or injury and being unable to work. Life insurance protects your loved ones financially after your passing. Insurance for long-term care in case you end up having to reside in a facility such as a nursing home or assisted living community. Like, share, subscribe and comment.